Welcome back to From Girl to Great. I'm Ilana, and today's episode is something a little different. This is part 2 of the Season 1 bonus episode. If you listen to my recent conversation with Maika Leibbrandt, you'll know we explored the power of discovering your strengths using the CliftonStrengths assessment. In this episode, we're diving deeper into my results. Maika was kind enough to go through my top 5 strengths with me, and in this episode, she helps me unpack what they mean, how they show up in my everyday life, and how I can use them to make better decisions, from school and university to relationships and leadership. Whether you've taken the assessment yourself, or you're just curious about how understanding your strengths can change the way you see yourself, I hope this gives you a clearer, more personal look at what's possible when you lead with what you do best. Let's jump in. Now we're going to have a look at my Strengths Finders results.
Yes, I've been waiting.
So I have not unlocked all 34. I have the top 5.
Start with 5. 5 is great.
It's enough to work on. Okay. So my top, should I just list all of them out? Okay. So my first one was achiever. Yes. And then we had focus. And then maximizer. 4th, futuristic. And the 5th was woo.
I'm so excited. Okay. Oh, first of all, I'd be that excited no matter what you said because they're all that good. Let me see if I can remember these. Achiever, focus, maximizer, futuristic, and woo?
Yeah.
Oh,
exactly.
So cool. What did you think when you read those?
I was happy with them. I was happy.
What did you feel like really described you? Which of those?
I feel like I can be quite focused and futuristic a lot of the time. And I like to achieve stuff. Yeah. Like your husband's side of the family.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You'd come install kitchen gadgets to show your love. Okay, so let me just blend all these together. This is what a coach can do. And you're always going to know the truth of what hits for you more than a coach or any assessment would. So these are all just hypotheses for you to decide whether that rings true or not. You get to be the decider. But what I see in this is achiever and focus are both what Gallup would call executing strengths. So they're about getting stuff done. When executing strengths face a challenge, they think about what might be the milestones that get me to the end. And specifically the flavor of executing that those are. Achiever is tracking completion. So being able to say, how many more people can I interview? You need to have some sort of a goal to check off. That's what fuels achiever. Focus is the ability to be in the zone with what you're executing and not let anything else trip you up, like beneficial tunnel vision. And then when you combine those with the other strengths you have, futuristic is a strategic thinking theme. So it's about being able to see the future in ways that are like saturated with color and feeling and smell. And other people can't. Maximizer is an influencing strength, which is not necessarily about doing the completion like your achiever would need to, but it's about seeing how something could be polished, better, higher quality. And woo trips people up because it sounds like a sound, but it's also an influencing strength. And it's about how do you create closeness and comfort from strangers. So it's different than some of the relationship building strengths that might be more about like the love and one-on-one connection. Woo is about how do I break the ice? How do I create comfort? How you did it with me, probably in a couple ways by focus, being able to say, hey, Maika, I know you. I've already researched you. I'm here. So that was your executing strength saying, I've prepared this. But then instantly your woo was just like, you're easy to talk to. You're humanly comfortable. Woo is in the line at the grocery store, the person who makes eye contact with the other people.
I think I actually used to do that when I was a baby. I'd just smile at strangers in queues. I get told by my parents that.
They're always there. They're always there. So with high futuristic, how far into the future do you see, like, clearly? How far do you like to imagine?
I like to imagine where I'm going to live and what kind of lifestyle I want. Not too sure about the actual job, but also obviously thinking about university is a big one right now. And then where that's going to take me and if I do like a year abroad at university and stuff like that.
I love that. I imagine you're going to hit this choice of where to spend your time at university based on doing your research, setting up ahead of time, like I'm going to maybe visit or apply to all these places, doing the homework bit of it. But where you choose to go is going to be what you can see happening when you go into the future in your mind.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's where your certainty will come from.
Yeah, definitely. Thank you so much for speaking to me and going through my assessment with me a bit as well.
All on it. Let's set some time. I'll say this on your podcast, on the recording, to hold me accountable. Let's set some time to really dive in. We can spend an hour together, and I'd love to just take you through. I've got loads of questions and ways that you can consider using this as you move forward.
Really? Oh, thank you so much.
Thank you for having me. It's a real pleasure.
That brings me to the end of this special episode, and I hope hearing my top 5 strengths unpacked gave you a better sense of how powerful it can be to understand what energizes you. From learning how strengths like achiever and focus help me get things done, to seeing how futuristic and woo shape the way I think and connect with people. This conversation reminded me that our strengths aren't just labels. They're tools we can actually use to make decisions, build confidence, and move forward with purpose. A huge thank you to Maika for guiding me through it all so thoughtfully, and for reminding us that it's not about having the right strengths, but about recognizing and embracing the ones that are already within us. If this episode inspired you to take your own CliftonStrengths assessment or reflect on what makes you feel most alive, I'd love to hear from you. And don't forget to follow From Girl to Great for more episodes that help you grow with clarity, confidence, and vision. Make sure to check out our website fromgirltogreat.com to find out about everything else our organisation is doing to empower young women to lead in healthcare. This includes insights into what volunteering at a local clinic is like and an interview with a health economist. If you want to support what our organisation is doing, consider becoming an ambassador or partnering with From Girl to Great. Being an ambassador involves writing blog posts, interviewing healthcare professionals, attending From Girl to Great events, and more. And partnering with us can help expand your mission and ours, leading to better healthcare in the future. Until next time.